Hello, everyone. It's Thursday, October 12th, Chav Zayin Tishrei. I hope that considering everyone is having a good week, I just wanted to touch base. Hopefully, everybody's managing okay. I mean, I'm not ashamed to say that I'm not okay. Just it's been an overwhelming week on so many levels. But I just wanted to share a couple of things with you as we still try to process the sheer numbers and the images and the horror and the savagery of what our enemies are doing to us, but at the same time, being uplifted by the acts of kindness and the davening and the learning and the mitzvos and the coming together of the Achdus and Klal Yisrael, which is just incredible. We have to continue davening. We're saying special tefillos every single day at every minyan here in Shul, but tonight at AABGND, there's going to be a prayer gathering. It's sponsored by the Vod of Metro West, so many of the shuls in the Vod's catching area will be there at 8 o'clock. This Sunday, we have a solidarity march and rally beginning at Suburban Torah, and we'll meet at the Livingston Oval for a brief program. Again, these are very, very important things, and the images that our people, mostly our brothers and sisters in Israel, when they see it, it's the most important thing for them to realize how much we support them. Please continue doing these tremendous acts of chesed. I want to thank everybody who's been participating in our campaign. Thank God everybody's been extremely generous. Have already been able to distribute a large number of funds that have already gone to good use. Our federation today sent an email. I'm not sure if everybody's on the federation email list, but kind of directing people of how to give. And everybody means well, but they said a lot of these homemade care packages, so to speak, coming from here are not getting to where they're going, and it actually creates a strain on the system. So it's actually, in my opinion, it's better to have people who have the structure and the wherewithal in Israel to do it, or at least to buy products in Israel, because think about stimulating the economy in Israel. There's no tourism right now. Shop owners don't have customers. Many are closed. Many are on the front. So these are things that we have to contend with. And I'd like to also just make suggestions of, obviously, there are many aid organizations you can help out, and I would also encourage highly to invest in the state of Israel. Now is an excellent time to purchase Israel bonds because you're investing in the infrastructure of the state of Israel, which they need, and there's going to be a lot of rebuilding. And if you want a chesed element to that, you could do something that's called a shalom bond, where it matures in 1 year, but you can give that bond and it's gifted to a 501c3. So imagine, let's say you wanted to give to United Hatzalah, you could buy a bond and Israel has the money right away, and then in a year, United Hatzalah has the gift with interest, which they could leverage for many things. So there are many, many different things you could do, but if you're not sure, again, Eitz Chaim Benevolent Fund, where, as I explained the other day, our money is already going to very, very good use in Israel. I drove to Long Island yesterday to go to the American office to help make sure they had the funds right away, and so many things that are taking place. I can't underestimate enough the importance of reaching out to people that you know in Israel. Every text, every call, every WhatsApp message, every Facebook Messenger, every Instagram message, every picture that you send, every voice note means so much. Whether it's the taxi driver that picks you up, it's your tour guide who have no work now. So they need the lift, and I can't tell you how much it means to them. And trust me, take a few minutes out of your day and try and reach out to people that would be benefit from hearing from you, even if you have a tangential relationship. I promise you, it means a lot. We've also been getting notices. I know a lot of people have these. A lot of people send me these sort of, oh my God, tomorrow's a day of rage and horror, this and that. We are in very, very close and constant contact with law enforcement. We have something called SCN, which is a security network for all synagogues and schools, in which we monitor any credible threats. As of right now, as the latest briefing, there has been no credible threat here in our area. Our enemy likes to use psychological warfare. They want to get these things out on social media so that you could spread it and create fear. That's exactly what it's intended to do. So send it to the right people, but don't spread it around, because it just creates anxiety and fear in a lot of people. We will have here in Shul, of course, we have a Simcha this Shabbos, which is important that we go on with life, davening every single day. Next Friday night, please sign up for the community dinner. I think it's extremely important that we get together as a community. We're still determining whether Eli Beer can make it or not. We're not sure yet because of his situation. He's running the front for United Hatzalah in Israel, of course, so it could be that he's not here. We'll see, but regardless, I think it's super important that we get together and we'll have a meaningful gathering and celebrate Shabbos accordingly. And I think that we have to also monitor, as I said the other day, we have to monitor the intake of news that we have and of social media images because we become overwhelmed by it. And let's engage in things of hope. This is the Shabbos of Bereshis, the Shabbos of creation, the Shabbos of newness, the Shabbos when we start things over. So now would be a good time. If you said, you know what, this is the year that I want to study Chumash. This is the year that I want to focus on the Parsha of the week. This is the year, as we've been discussing, this is the year of the Shabbos. This is the year that I want to observe Shabbos. If you want to do a mitzvah, you want to do something meaningful, if you haven't lit Shabbos candles, if you don't light Shabbos candles for whatever reason, then maybe this is the week that you should start. If you don't learn at the Shabbos table, this is the week to learn at the Shabbos table. Whatever you may not be doing on Shabbos regularly, this is the time to do it. As we've been saying since Rosh Hashanah, because Rosh Hashanah began on Shabbos, that this is the time to heighten and ennoble the sacred Shabbos that we have. And let's do it for the sake of our brothers and sisters in Israel. I just wanted to share with you a note. They say that there's no davening like the davening of a mother of a soldier who's at war. So I just received this note today, and I wanted to share it with you, and I hope this resonates. Dear friends, still no word from Moshe in this army-imposed silence. I think of the thousands of parents who are also waiting a call, a text, and I'm able to refocus. I sent one child. Others sent 4, 5, or 6. The contractor who does repairs in my building said all of his family are in the army, as well as most of his staff of young, vibrant workers who always gave me childish grins as they accepted the igloos I would offer them while working in the summer heat. They are also his sons and ours. As I said Birchos HaShachar this morning, that's the morning blessings that we say in the beginning of davening, I completely broke down, feeling with each bracha that we're only here in the moment because Hashem gives us that gift, that opportunity to perhaps grow just a little bit more in some aspect of life. When I got to Hamechi Mitzadi Gavar, I lost it. Because as much as I worry and cry, I know that Hashem has already prepared each person's journey in the history of mankind, and that is what we are here for, and it is all good. It isn't always easy. At times, it's excruciatingly difficult. But He is Ozer Yisrael B'Gvura and Oter Yisrael B'Tifara. And in His great chesed, He is constantly helping us and strengthening us. Hanosein Le'oef Koach. So I'll try to be calm with all the kids home again today, and continue to daven for all of our soldiers and hostages whose homecoming we desperately wish for. And thank Hashem that I am living, traveling with all my brethren on the most magnificent, meaningful journey that He has prepared for the most blessed nation on earth. Basuras Tovos, with love. By the way, the mother of this soldier is my sister. My nephew is in a tank unit, and he's situated in the border of Lebanon. And again, we don't know what's going on, but these are the prayers of, that's just one, but there are so many, and there's so much that we have to share. And let's inspire one another. Let's uplift one another. Let's help one another out with acts of chesed, of kindness, of understanding. And God willing, this will come to resolution soon. So until then, thank you so much for all of your assistance. Thanks for paying attention to what we're trying to do. And thanks for caring so much about our brothers and sisters in Israel. Hashem oz la'amo yitein, Hashem yivarech ha'samova shalom. That's how we close each one of these. And wishing each and every one, if I don't have one of these tomorrow before Shabbos, everybody should have a peaceful and restful Shabbos. And hopefully we'll see you all here in Shul.